Hijab is a pride, it's our identity. We are not comfortable without hijab.
We never thought this would come so long and this would become so big and this would become so much communal.
For almost 3 weeks now, 6 to 8 hijabi girls in a government university in Karnataka, Udupi, have been protesting for their right to wear the hijab. We've recently seen a photograph of them which has gone viral where these girls are sitting on the stairs outside and joined by two such protesting girls. Almas, tell me how long you and the other girls not been allowed to enter the classroom, and why is it, and when did this happen? When did you learn that you will not be allowed to sit inside the classroom?
Actually, even the first day, it was on December 31st or December 29th, I can say. When we went to the class, the teacher said us that you can't enter the class. And she said to ask the permission with the principals. And after that day, we didn't go to class. We just went and asked with the principal. Like every day, we go and ask the principal, should we go inside the class or what, sir? He says, no, you can't go inside the class. We started to wear hijab last year because we saw our seniors wearing hijab. In the same college, they were our seniors, they used to wear the hijab. When we saw that, why is this injustice happening with us? Like they can wear and we can't wear. What kind of rules is this? They said you can't wear the hijab because you have already signed an agreement. Your parents have signed an agreement in which it's written that it's clearly written that hijab is not allowed. When we came to second, we got to know that the agreement which our parents signed in has nothing about hijab. Then our parents said, okay, you children, you start to wear hijab because it's a government college. There are no restrictions like for religious things because our college there are so many rituals, other religious rituals taking place in our college. We don't have any objection for that. We watch that. We don't have any objection for that. We just say that we want a basic right, which is hijab. We're just asking for that. That too, we ask so peacefully.
When you say that in your college other religious practices are allowed and that it is a government college, so you should be allowed to practice your religion, uh, but when you make these arguments with the authorities, with the principal, etc., what do you hear? What is the backlash? What do they say?
Don't have exact answer. They just ignore our things. Like they say, no, it's not allowed. In our college, never till now, no girl has wore hijab. If we show the proof, we showed the pictures to them. Like, see, this is the picture in the classroom. Last year, our seniors used to wear, and our seniors also spoke with them, but they're saying no, it was not allowed. We never saw that.
So recently we saw this picture that went viral where a bunch of you uh, girls are sitting at the staircase outside your classroom. How long have you been sitting outside your classroom?
Before like 1 week we were sitting like near principal's chamber, like outside the principal's chamber, like we used to sit there and everybody could see us, like we are sitting outside, we are thrown outside. Everybody could see, even the outside people could see. But after 1 week they made us to sit in another block where no one can see.
What is the kind of educational loss that you're facing, like when you're missing these 15 days, and if you continue to miss days in the future, what is the kind of toll it is taking on your studies?
First of all, our attendance has been not put in. We will have the attendance shortage. We are the board students and we want the attendance, and so there is much loss. Like there is too much loss for us, like for our studies. Like our exam is in 2 months. Within 2 months, we have our final exams.
Yeah.
So has any teacher to come and try to either empathize with you or apologize to you or comfort you?
They like, I feel like, yeah, they care about our studies, but if they care so much, then let us with what we want, like what we are like we are just asking for a basic right. So if they're so much cared about our studies, they say that you guys are my children, like my children, then let us inside, right?
To try and explain to our viewers and me why this is important for you personally as young Muslim women, try to explain like the significance of the hijab and why this is an important struggle for you.
From my childhood, I have been like wearing hijab. In my school also, we have like always been wearing hijab, and hijab have become an emotion, like it have become emotion. In that college, the days we were not wearing hijab, that was very uncomfortable days. Hijab is a pride, it's our identity, and it's very important to us. We want both our hijab and studies.
I know that there was some sort of a meeting, a committee meeting, where the BJP MLA from Udupi was also present. Were you there? Have you been part of these meetings? What have the conversations been
It
like there?
was around 25 to 30 people, but there from our side only our parents were there, single parent. So they went inside and they spoke. They didn't even let them speak properly. There were police officers, there were MLAs, there were BJP leaders, there were professors, and all their peoples.
I want to understand from you that throughout this period, what has been the turmoil in your head? Like, I know you mentioned that there are other issues also you faced in the university pertaining to, other kinds of discrimination regarding salam, etc. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The professor calls us and tells that you can't do salam in this college, you can't speak in Urdu, you can't speak in Bari, the language of Muslims. Like, you can't do that thing. Though our even our professors speak in Tulu, the local language of Urti, they speak in Tulu with children, they speak with each other, but we are not allowed to speak in Urdu, Bari, and cannot do salam to each other.
Right now, at this moment, there is a lot of pushback from the university, from the authorities, from the administration. What is your state of mind? Do you feel like giving up? Do you feel emotionally hurt? What are you going through?
I can say that all my friends and I, we are mentally very much disturbed at this moment. We never thought this would come so long and this would become so big and this would become so much communal, because like this have become the issue of like Hindu and Muslim. We never wanted this. We just want a right which is in our article in fundamental rights. It's a right to follow the. We live in a civilized society where following the religion and the culture is our basic right.